How's it going? This is Hoiman, and today we're taking a look at the Totaku Joanna Dark figure. So looking at Joanna's face, I think they did a pretty decent job at it. Looks quite a lot like the character and it's very well sculpted for the most part. I feel that it's definitely improvement over the older Totaku figures. All the facial features are sculpted and painted on really nice and clean, so it looks really effective. And then the cheeks have a slight shading of blush as well, just to bring out the highlight a bit more. But I will say there is a bit of sculpting scuffs here and there around the cheek, and then you can see there's a seam line that runs down her ear and all the way down to her neck. And because it's on a skin colour, it's somewhat noticeable. The hair itself is nicely sculpted. You can see all the individual strands of hair. But I think it would have been nice if there was a wash or darker shades just to bring out the sculpt out a bit more. Moving down to the body, it's really well sculpted. All the blue is molded in blue plastic. But I think it would be nice if there was a darker shade of blue just to bring out the detail and sculpt a bit more. The zip is nicely painted on for the most part, but it does bleed into the blue a bit, especially around the corner. These patterns on her shoulders are really nice and cleanly painted on, and then the arms have a nice texture to them, so it looks really effective. And then the forearms themselves are painted with nice metallic silver. But again, it does kind of bleed on in some random areas onto her body. The hands are nicely sculpted. Same for the gun. It's very metallic, so it really stands out from the figure. Down to her waist, you can see all the texturing continues down her body. And then the belt itself has a lot of detail going on. And then the paint work is very clean for the most part. Down to her legs, really well sculpted. You have the gun holster here, and then you have the silver armor parts here, which are painted in silver paint, so it really stands out from the figure. But there is a seam line that runs down the entire length of her legs, but because they're on somewhat dark colors, it isn't as noticeable. And then the shoes themselves are really well sculpted, and the detailing on them and the paintwork is very nice and clean as well. And you can see how they filled in the gaps of her heels just to make the figure support a bit better on the stand. And then the base itself has a really nice graded metallic sort of flooring. You can see all the detailing as well as the logo is painted on, and I do like how it's kind of got like a really rusted effect to it, so it looks very effective. And in the base itself, you just have some legal stuff. So overall, I think this is a really nice looking Totaku figures. The face has definitely improved from the older Totaku figures, and overall the paintwork is a lot cleaner as well. And if you're a fan of this character or the games, then I can highly recommend this figure. But this figure is somewhat hard to find, so if you can find her for a decent price, I recommend getting her. But that's my review. Thank you for watching and enjoy some pictures.